Hi, I'm Mary DiLorenzo, and I'd like to take you on a tour of our new 2009 Camelot and show you what makes the Camelot a bit different than our competitors. More innovative, beautifully crafted, carefully engineered, and built to last. At Monaco, we make our own front and rear fiberglass caps. This means better quality because we use the highest grade materials available. Advanced designs because we design, engineer, and construct the molds to fit our customers' needs. We put a 3M film shield on the front of the coach to keep rocks from chipping the paint. It really works well to keep your coach looking great. Take a look at this expansive Pan-O-View one-piece windshield. The view from this window is outstanding. Notice where the wipers are stored, low and out of view. Some of our competitors are still using a center post with two windshields, and they store their wipers in the middle of the windshield. That's a lot of stuff in your way that just doesn't need to be there. Depending on the floor plan, the Camelot has an Onan 8K or 10K generator mounted up front on a slide-out for easy access, better weight distribution, and it keeps the bays open for more storage space. Since Onan is owned by Cummins, it can be serviced at any of the thousands of Cummins service centers around the U.S. and Canada. A common problem for many coach manufacturers is air noise around the entry door. At Monaco, we manufacture our own entry door. As you can see, there's 3 lock pins. This is a proprietary design that keeps the door pressed up tight against the seals to help keep noise out. We also use an air seal similar to the seal on a jet cockpit canopy that inflates when the coach is in gear. The screen door has a removable panel so you can see better when traveling. It also has a kick panel grid at the bottom so pets or the occasional kick won't push the screen out. This year our doors are 2 inches wider, making them a spacious 30 inches wide. There's a lighted grab handle with a keyless entry pad that also locks the bay doors. It even has a doorbell button at the bottom. There's an electric awning over the entry door, a nice feature to keep the rain out of the entry area. The patio awning is also electric and really makes setting up camp a breeze. We're one of the very few companies that build our own chassis. Our chassis is called Roadmaster, and we believe it's the absolute best. The Camelot rides on the RR8S and the RR10S Roadmaster, and it's custom built for each floor plan. This allows us to utilize the space more efficiently. For example, by having the generator up front, it allows us to have these expansive bays with pass-through storage. Since we can't see through the walls, we're going to cut to animation to show you how the chassis works. The Roadmaster chassis uses an active suspension that automatically adjusts the air pressure of the airbags while you drive. This chassis is designed to ride on air for a smoother ride. We do this by placing the airbags as far outboard as we can. The airbags ride on an H-frame that absorbs the bumps and dips in the road. When you go around a corner, the ride height sensors detect lean and transfer air to the low side to stabilize the coach, keeping you in perfect control. In addition to that, we place the main rails wider apart than our competitors do. This gives us even more stability. Think of the stability of a catamaran versus a canoe. The placement of the airbags at the outboard part of the chassis is very important because that's where most of the weight is. The walls, cabinets, solid surface counters, refrigerator, and furniture are all on the outer edges of the coach. The aluminum framed sidewalls are insulated, multi-layered, and bonded for strength and durability. We also use the best paint in the business. Look at the high gloss finish on this coach. We use approximately 25 to 30 gallons of paint on each coach. Most people don't even use half that to paint a house. We lay out the graphics by hand, then paint 2 to 3 layers of each color, and bake the paint at 170 degrees for about 10 minutes. The final step is 2 to 3 coats of clear coat, and then it gets baked for 1 hour at 190 degrees. The clear coat has an ultraviolet ray protection in it, so the paint won't fade. We buff about half of the last layer of clear coat down to give you that high gloss shine. Anti-lock brakes on the front and rear, aided by the engine brake, minimize stopping distances. We also use ATC, or automatic traction control, to improve traction in slick conditions. The fuel tank holds 130 gallons and has fuel fills on both sides of the coach, so you don't have to worry about maneuvering around the pumps. If you're in a hurry, you can fill from both sides at the same time. The baggage doors open sideways for easy access. These insulated doors are built at Monaco, where quality construction is guaranteed. To help access these huge bays, we offer a bay slide tray that can hold up to 1,000 pounds, and it slides out both sides for really easy access. The next bay is another full pass-through storage bay. Also notice the extra height in these bays, yet another advantage to engineering our own chassis. We've put access ports in these so you can run power cords through them and still shut and lock the bay door. These bays are lighted and fabric lined. In the battery bay, there's 2 chassis batteries and 4 house batteries for plenty of battery power. These are mounted on slide trays for easy access to maintain the batteries, and there's battery disconnects so you can shut them off for long-term storage. The graphics and styling give this coach a very elegant feel. The color backup camera has a microphone in it, so you can talk to the driver while parking or lining up the tow car to the hitch, and the camera tilts up and down so you can also see your hitch while hooking up to your tow car. You can tilt it back up again so you can see the traffic behind you while driving. The air intake for the engine is mounted high, away from the hot asphalt and road dust for cleaner, cooler air to help your engine run more efficiently. The hitch on the Camelot is rated for 10,000 pounds and has a 7-point and a 4-point connector for towing a trailer or car. This saves you money because you don't have to take it to a hitch specialist to get it wired. We also pre-wired our coaches for use with a supplemental tow brake system, which allows you to easily install tow vehicle braking. The engine compartment is designed for easy access to check fluid levels for engine and transmission oil and radiator coolant. This coach has an excellent power-to-weight ratio with the powerful 425 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel delivering 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. Combined with the Allison 6-speed transmission, this gives you plenty of smooth, solid power. We work closely with Cummins and Allison to keep our engines and transmissions at their optimal operating temperatures. We design and build our radiator systems and test them in Death Valley, where some of the most extreme temperatures on the planet can be found. We do this so you don't have to worry about your coach overheating on long uphill grades in high temperatures. The utility bay is designed to make setting up camp easy. The SantaCon system reduces waste to a very small size, so it's easier to dump. Messing around with the sewage system isn't a lot of fun, so this has been a very popular feature. There's a hot and cold shower hose for easy cleanup or washing the sand off your feet after a day at the beach. We install a gravity fill port for easy winterizing and maintenance. You can add chlorine, potable antifreeze, or just plain water into this port. The electrical bay has a labeled fuse box, making it easy to find the right fuses. A person could easily be overwhelmed by all these wires. That's why we have a 24/7 tech line you can call for assistance. They can help you through most anything, or get help to you. Now let's go inside and take a look at the interior. In the cockpit area, the steering wheel is adjustable forward and back, as well as up and down. And there's adjustable foot pedals so you can get totally comfortable. This steering wheel has the variable speed wiper controls, cruise control, the running lights or ICC lights so you can blink your running lights just like the big trucks do. I always thought that was kind of cool. Oh, and don't forget the air horn. Another cool thing about having a big coach, all this at your fingertips so you can concentrate on driving. The driver's message center tracks and displays a huge variety of coach operational information, such as pressures, temperatures, and fluid levels. As for seeing the road behind you, this coach gives you heated power mirrors that are forward mounted for easy viewing. The optional Sirius satellite radio is really nice to have when you're traveling. There's something kind of comforting to have your favorite station or music with you no matter where you go. On the side panel, you have the battery boost, the mirror heat, the fog light, front shade, front visor, pedal, step cover, auxiliary blower, ATC, and the exhaust brake button. This is a great safety feature to keep the brakes from heating up on long downhill grades. It also conserves the brake pads, so you get longer service out of your brakes. The leveling system is very easy to use. After running the slide rooms out, just hit the auto level button to level the coach. For details on how to level